This is not just a story, it's a powerful biblical journey through betrayal, temptation, and destiny. Watch until the end, because part 2 will leave you speechless. Genesis chapter 37. What happens when your greatest gift becomes, well, your greatest threat? When the favor of your father stirs up hatred in your brothers. This is the true story of Joseph, a young man with dreams sent by God, but hated by those closest to him. It's a story of betrayal, sorrow, and divine purpose. Joseph was just 17 years old, helping his older brothers feed the flock. He was with the sons of Bilhah and Zilpah, his father's other wives, and Joseph brought back a bad report about them to their father Jacob. Now Jacob, also called Israel, loved Joseph more than all his children, because Joseph was born in Jacob's old age. To show his love, he gave Joseph a coat of many colors. But when Joseph's brothers saw how much their father loved him, they hated him. They couldn't even say a kind word to him. Then Joseph had a dream, and when he told it to his brothers, they hated him even more. Joseph said, "Please listen to this dream. We were out binding sheaves in the field. Suddenly my sheaf stood up straight, and your sheaves gathered around it and bowed down to mine." His brothers replied, "So you think you'll be our king, rule over us?" Their hatred deepened because of his dreams and his words. And he dreamed yet another dream, and told it his brethren, and said, "Behold, I have dreamed a dream more, and behold, the sun and the moon and the 11 stars made obeisance to me." 10. And he told it to his father and to his brethren. And his father rebuked him, and said unto him, "What is this dream that thou hast dreamed? Shall I and thy mother and thy brethren indeed come to bow down ourselves to thee to the earth?" 11. And his brethren envied him, but his father observed the saying. Later the brothers went to feed the flocks in Shechem. Jacob said, "Go see how your brothers and the flocks are doing, and bring me word." As Joseph searched, a man found him wandering in the field and told him, "They went to Dothan," so Joseph went there. When his brothers saw him coming from a distance, they plotted to kill him. They said, "Here comes the dreamer, let's kill him and throw him in a pit. We'll say a wild beast devoured him, then we'll see what becomes of his dreams." But Reuben said, "Don't kill him, just throw him into the pit." He planned to rescue Joseph later. When Joseph arrived, they ripped off his colorful coat and threw him into a dry pit. Then they sat down to eat. They saw a caravan of Ishmaelite traders coming from Gilead with camels carrying spices, balm, and myrrh heading to Egypt. Judah said, "Why kill him? Let's sell him. He is our brother." So they lifted Joseph from the pit and sold him for 20 pieces of silver. Joseph was taken away to Egypt. Later Reuben returned to the pit, but Joseph was gone. He tore his clothes in anguish. The brothers took Joseph's coat, dipped it in goat's blood, and brought it to Jacob, saying, "Is this your son's coat?" Jacob cried, "A wild beast has devoured him." And he mourned deeply, refusing all comfort. "I will go to the grave mourning my son." Meanwhile, the traders sold Joseph in Egypt to Potiphar, one of Pharaoh's officers, captain of the guard. And thus began Joseph's journey from the pit to the palace. This story reminds us, sometimes the favor of God on your life will provoke hatred, even from those close to you. But man's rejection cannot cancel God's plan. Joseph's journey begins with betrayal, but it ends in purpose. What man meant for evil, God will turn for good. Are you going through rejection, betrayal, maybe even from family? Hold on, God is still writing your story. Genesis chapter 37 is not just history. It's a prophetic reminder that your pain has a purpose. If this message blessed you, like this video, subscribe to Bonocent for more Bible stories that bring truth to life. Hit the bell so you don't miss what God is doing next. This is just the beginning. Will Joseph escape the trap of a perverse woman? Will he forget God in the darkness of slavery? Don't miss what's next. Watch out for part 2, a story of temptation, faith, and destiny you won't want to miss. Next episode coming soon.